Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you are enjoying the event. And for sure, you will enjoy this session because we have a marvelous jury today. We also have marvelous startups. So this will be very interesting. And most of all, we will speak about a very important topic, which is our focus at Citeo. And basically, what we address is not only reduce CO2 emissions, but really switching from a linear model where we extract resources from the planet and transform it into waste, switch into a circular economy model where we reduce the resources, we recycle, and we reuse all this. And for those who don't know Citeo, we are a leading player in France on the topic with a focus on household packaging and cafe, hotel, restaurant packagings. And basically, these are the packaging from food to cosmetics. So it's all the packaging you can see in your daily life. So you can wonder the huge impact it has on many aspects, environmentally speaking. As a leading player in France, we finance and we help coordinating the local authorities' financing for waste collection and recycling. We finance a reuse solution, a reduction solution, and most of all, we help corporates from tiny ones to huge ones to reduce the environmental impact of their packaging by advising them. And among our action, our other action, we have a startup accelerator called the Circular Challenge Citeo. It's been alive for a few years now, and so now we are the leading accelerator on the topic in France. And we have really great startups that you will hear about today. And what I really find interesting is that these startups are addressing the issue with a global view, which means, once again, not only CO2 emission reduction, which is very important, but it's great to keep in mind that in few decades, in a carbon neutral world, we will still be dead if we are not addressing the other issues, such as the biodiversity issue, ocean pollution, and much more. And so these startups are really addressing it with a global view on different scope on the sector. Basically, you will hear them today. Before I leave the speech to the jury, don't hesitate to come to see us at the Citeo stand just before. Whatever you are investor or partner in the ecosystem, a startup, there are always many synergies. Jury, please, can you introduce yourself? Maybe I will start from here. 20 seconds each, just your name and what you are doing.
Good morning. My name is Laetitia. I work for Astonor Ventures, which is an impact fund focused on food and ag. We invest from Series A onwards, tickets that range from 3 to 15 million euros, and we invest worldwide.
Hi, my name is Vera Baker. I'm an angel investor. I've been investing in European tech startups for the past 4 years, mainly in sustainability. I have a portfolio of about 30 companies and lots in circular economy.
Hi, I'm Etienne Montanger. I'm an investor at BeFC Green Venture Team. We invest in climate tech companies in Series B, Series A, and sometimes Series C. Take ticket ranging from 1 to 10 million in French company.
Hi, my name is Maxime Géten. I work at Lita.co, so we're a platform enabling citizens to invest in impactful companies, and we invest equity tickets in the range of 300k to 1 million euros and bonds from 1 to 5 million euros. And I'm focusing on clean tech, renewable energy, and circular economy startups.
Hi, I'm Mathieu Godot. Very happy to be here today. I participated to the first 2 jury of the Circular Challenge about, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago. So happy to be here today. So I'm partner at Demeter, involved in the Circular Innovation Fund, a Series A, Series B fund investing in circular economy in Europe and North America.
Okay, thank you so much. We are really delighted to have you here because you have been around in the sector since a few years and you are highly specialist, so it's really important to have you. Just to give you a bit of insight about the startups you will hear today, we have a process in which each year we receive more than 100 applicants and we only select 5 laureates at the end of the year. With a multi-criteria approach. So you can imagine that our alumni and our current laureates are really the top end and the best startups of the sector currently. And today you will hear 5 of them having a positioning on various scope. And the 2 first speeches will be in French, so at the end I will give a short translation for those who don't speak French, and don't worry, then you can meet them in English later on during the day, and then the other speech will be in English. Let's start with Trizzy. Romain from Trizzy.
Bonjour à tous, je suis Romain, le fondateur de Trizzy. Trizzy, c'est une start-up qui crée des outils de sensibilisation à la réduction des déchets. On est parti de 2 constats. Le premier, c'est que le sujet des déchets est très complexe et on comprend tous plus ou moins pas grand-chose. Le deuxième constat, c'est que c'est un sujet qui ne passionne pas vraiment les gens. La conclusion, c'est qu'on est obligé de redoubler d'efforts en termes de communication, de sensibilisation, d'information pour réellement réussir à faire passer nos messages et aller sur du changement de comportement. Et c'est dans cette dynamique qu'on a créé notre dernière innovation qui est Mission 5R0D, un escape game dédié au sujet de la réduction des déchets. On a travaillé ce projet avec une salle d'escape game pour reprendre tous les concepts qui font le succès des escape games, de la fouille, de la réflexion, de la manipulation. Ça se joue en équipe de 5 sur une durée d'1 heure. C'est accessible à tous à partir de 8 ans et c'est transportable, on peut le déplacer partout. Pour vous donner envie de le jouer, je vous laisse avec le teaser de Mission 5R0D.
L'humanité compte sur vous. Un laboratoire clandestin a mis au point une machine secrète capable de faire disparaître les déchets. Mais ses créateurs ont programmé son autodestruction dans 45 minutes. Vous êtes les seuls à pouvoir l'arrêter. Mission 5R0D, l'escape game mobile zéro déchet.
Derrière ce côté ludique, l'idée c'est réellement de faire passer nos messages et on va balayer le scope des déchets de manière assez large. Pendant ces 45 minutes, les joueurs vont parler de tri, de recyclage, d'économie circulaire, de préservation des ressources naturelles, de biodéchets, etc. Une énigme égale un sujet, un message. L'idée c'est vraiment d'apprendre en s'amusant et même d'apprendre sans s'en rendre compte qu'on va apprendre. C'est un projet qu'on a créé en partenariat avec le gouvernement de Monaco et que j'ai eu la chance, l'honneur de présenter au prince Albert de Monaco qui a lui-même validé le concept. Aujourd'hui, le gouvernement de Monaco dispose de ces 4 poubelles qui tournent dans tout le territoire de Monaco. Et depuis, on en a commercialisé à travers toute la France. On a plus de 4000 joueurs qui ont pu faire ces parties, donc 4000 personnes sensibilisées sur le sujet de la réduction de leurs déchets à travers la France. Si vous aussi vous avez envie de le tester, on est présent juste derrière sur le stand de Citeo avec une version de démo. Donc je vous invite à venir nous rejoindre sur le stand juste après les pitchs pour tester Mission 5R0D. Merci beaucoup.
Je vais traduire. So basically, just in 15 seconds, then the Trizzy solution is very specific because not everyone is passionate about sorting the waste and recycling, obviously. So what they're trying to do is making it fun and doing it through an escape game, which makes it fun for people to discuss about and learn about sorting and recycling and much more. And so this is a very specific startup. They have proven there is a market in France, and this is a viable solution. So whether you are in France or in another country, because it can be duplicated, this is really great solution. So don't hesitate to come to see them just before in the circular economy space. Next, we have Bocoloco, Mélanie from Bocoloco. Once again, it will be in French, but translated.
Hello, I'm so sorry, but I will pitch in French. Notre mission chez Bocoloco est de développer des solutions technologiques pour passer à l'échelle le modèle de la consigne pour réemploi. Pour cela, nous avons plusieurs métiers. Le premier métier est un métier de conseil auprès de nos partenaires qui peuvent être des industriels et des distributeurs. Nous les accompagnons pour faire leur transition vers la consigne et le réemploi. Pour cela, nous utilisons beaucoup la data que nous arrivons à collecter grâce à nos solutions technologiques. Et cette data leur permet à factualiser leurs expériences, ce qui est nécessaire dans une démarche d'expérimentation ou de transition. Notre deuxième métier est le développement donc, de solutions technologiques. Ce développement se fait en interne chez Bocoloco avec nos équipes tech. L'ambition de toutes ces solutions technologiques est de faciliter les opérations pour tous nos clients de manière à obtenir un modèle de consigne efficace et robuste. Par exemple, nous vous avons mis la photo du TCE, qui est un terminal de consigne électronique, qui est mis à disposition des équipes en magasin pour gérer la déconsignation lors des retours de consigne par les clients. Il y a toutes ces solutions répondent à plusieurs enjeux. Un des premiers enjeux essentiels est la traçabilité des contenants réemployables. C'est donc permettre de donner une vision globale du parc des contenants réemployables et également de leur cheminement entre les différentes étapes de la boucle. Quand je parle d'étapes, je parle de conditionnement chez l'industriel, vente chez le distributeur, retour par le client, collecte, tri, lavage pour la mise à disposition d'une nouvelle boucle. Un deuxième enjeu très important est donc de fournir des solutions qui permettent des déconsignations efficaces pour les équipes en magasin et qui garantissent également une bonne expérience client, ce qui est nécessaire pour garantir le succès du retour de la consigne en France. Toutes nos solutions visent à créer en fait des flux qui sont efficaces et qui permettent à nos clients de garantir des modèles viables et pertinents d'un point de vue économique comme écologique. Donc au final, c'est vraiment leur permettre d'avoir des billes pour être convaincus de la pertinence des solutions qu'ils ont prises au niveau de l'impact environnemental.
Thanks a lot, Melanie. So basically, they are one of the best startups currently in the reuse space in France with a really light and blockchain technology approach, helping corporates to have a first fit into reuse systems and helping you as a consumer to reuse easily your packaging. And so don't hesitate if you're an investor. This is a great time to invest in an early stage startup. If you are acting in the reuse ecosystems, it's also great to do experiments. And if you are a corporate, they're already working with different brands. So they are really open for this kind of partnership. So don't hesitate to come to see them once again just behind at the CTO stage. Next, we have Avec. This time this will be in English. Another great solution. And this is Pierre-Yves.
Good morning. I think I have enough things in the end, so I should do it. So the company is called Avec, which in French means with. So what the experience are your customer living when they see that? You just bought a product, and then you open the box, and what do you see? Plastics. Many of them. And you can also find little bowls of styrofoam that you don't know what to do with it. What a pain. What a pity, really. You just want to get rid of it, and you don't know where to put that. Definitely, it might end up in the ocean or whatever. So the customer experience is not the best one. So we found a solution. In order to replace this type of plastic, we are proposing different type of cellulose products, which is natural. The pulp is the organic material the most present on Earth, and you find it everywhere, more than 40% of the organic material in the world is made of cellulose. It's also have a specific possibility. It's the only material in the world that you can glue without glue. You just need to put it in the water. In that case, you have a product that you can make easily. And we've found a way to define nearly all type of size of parts, of models, and you'll find many of them behind in the Citeo booth, just behind us, that you will be able to see. We can do nearly all shapes in order to fit and to replace plastic in packagings. So we mainly address packagings, but we can do also all different parts if needed. In order to do that, we need to be, of course, low consumption, low carbon, which is the process we define. But we need also to be very competitive, because plastic is very affordable, is easy to access, is abundant, you find it everywhere, and is easy to access. So we need to have the same thing. Cellulose, you find it everywhere, it's easy to manufacture, and it's very economic to produce. So you have a good competition option to replace plastics. So we started the company, I started the company 1.5 years ago. We're now building machine on machine and ramping up the production. We started with 100 parts a day. We're now above 10,000 parts a day. We're producing 2 new part numbers per day. And we will be switching to a fully automatic product machine that we design that will be done by next summer, this summer. So we continue to grow. And in order to continue to grow, it's about time now for us to scale up. In order to scale up, we need to find partners. But I think I'm about the time. Thank you.
Merci. Another very straightforward and great solution to replace plastic. And just to give you a few insights, there are many eco-conception and plastic replacement solutions on the market, all with the branding of compostable and so on, but not all of them are really are. So here we are very specific at the Circular Challenge. We have a lot of experts on the topic, so these kind of startups are really selected for their viability because it's no bullshit guarantee, let's say, to be honest. Next is La Consigne, again on the reuse. Florence, thank you.
Hello. I invite you to enter the reuse loop. La Consigne is a provider of services to advise on transition to get to the reuse packaging and to manage the reuse packaging. I will explain you that. Just to know, when you reuse packaging, we will do not create waste, and we will save resources. And for this example, is that bottle, we will save water, energy, and limit the greenhouse gases. This one is a study made by ADEM. We will save 51% of water, 79% of energy, and 56% of greenhouse gases. The best way to reduce the impact of our consumption is really to reuse packaging. So to reuse packaging, we will have 3 services for our customers. We are in B2B. We will make advice to get into the reuse loop. We will make logistics solution to get back the packaging. And we will make industrial washing in our new plant close to, in the north of the France. We will work for primary packaging like this bottle, but also for secondary packaging. And we have some key figures. Since 4 years, we have more than 200 customers and partnerships. We have more than 900 reusable references in our catalog. Most of all, we reuse more than 1 million of packaging since the beginning, most of the half last year. And we have now a new plant in the north with 3 lines dedicated to some of packaging. So if you want to enter the reuse loop, just come and see us for advice and study with our proven methodology for studies like quality, resistance, economics, metrics, and so on. Just come and visit our plant to discover our washing lines. We have a capacity of more than 30 millions of packaging each year. And just discover also our logistic solution to get back the packaging from different shops, from the little one to the biggest one. I invite you to dare to engage into the reuse loop. Thank you.
Thank you, Florence. Just to summarize, start drinking in a glass bottle and not plastic bottle, and all will be fine. Next solution, BeFC, another great startup. And this is Benjamin.
Good morning, everybody. This is a paper-based battery. My name is Julian, and at BeFC, we make electricity with papers and enzymes. So today's society is faced to a major problem. Most of our connected devices are powered by miniature batteries. The problem is that these batteries are complex and expensive to recycle. So as a result, it's about 15 billion of these batteries that are disposed of every year. And 97% of them end up in landfill or are incinerated every year in the world. So to overcome this problem, at BeFC, we have developed an organic battery composed of paper with no metals, no plastic, and no hazardous materials. So we were bio-inspired, so we use main body components, namely enzymes, to convert glucose and oxygen into electricity. So these batteries are thin, lightweight, and flexible, so we can power low-power devices and replacing toxic batteries. So this biofuel cell can be recycled and composted after 45 days of industrial compost. These biofuel cells lose about 50% of their mass. And also we make active sensor modules, so electronic tag, to get the best out of the disruptive energy source. So on it, you can find various sensors, such as temperature, shock, light, humidity, LED, small screen. And the idea after is to collect, store, and send data via various wireless protocols, NFC, Bluetooth, and Sigfox, while reducing their environmental impact. So our market targets are in smart logistics. The idea is to improve the product traceability by monitoring temperature, location of parcels. Also in the medical field, our technology is flexible, so we can directly fit onto the skin or simply replace coin cell in pregnancy test. So our goal is to industrialize, so we are able to produce about 50K cells per month today, and in 2025, we want to produce 1 million units per day. Our vision is to propose all-in-one printed products by printing electronic circuits and passive components directly on paper for reducing as much as possible the impact. We were created 4 years ago with 3 million seed funding. We are a spin-off of the CNRS, and today we are 50 people and we raised 16 million euros in June. So thank you for your attention. I will finish my pitch with our slogan, Together Power the Future with Nature. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Benjamin. So let's start the Q&A. All startups, can you come here, please? We'll have a 5 minutes Q&A session with the jury. There is no evaluation or no winners. They are all winners, but it's great to better understand their business. And then if you have further questions, once again, you can meet them all the day at the Citeo stage. Jury, who want to start? Was the first question?
I can go first. Okay. One quick question for Bocoloco. So who is paying for the infrastructure? So you want to change the way people consume, but who is actually paying for the... pardon, oui.
Oui, OK.
C'est en français, je traduis si tu veux.
En fait, dans notre modèle économique, du coup, il y a toute la partie conseil où, du coup, tout cet accompagnement qu'on apporte aux industriels comme aux distributeurs, Ça, c'est une grosse partie, effectivement. Et ensuite, nos solutions technologiques sont louées en mode SaaS. Voilà.
Including the bottles, etc.
Alors, les bottles, les jars, les bocaux et tout. Donc, en fait, ils ne nous appartiennent pas. Donc, nous, on n'a pas vocation à marger sur cette partie-là parce qu'on préfère favoriser le réemploi et pas alourdir le coût du réemploi. La caméra, vous devez... OK.
So the industrial and the retailers are paying for those new packaging. Ce sont les industriels et les retailers qui vont acheter les contenants. D'accord, très clair. Et vous vous occupez de la partie plutôt software et traçabilité.
Exactement.
OK.
So just to recap, they don't own the containers, and they have a business which is starting with advising corporates, which is a first revenue stream, and then a lot is about SaaS technology, and they sell in SaaS their solution. Another question?
Maybe one question for Trizzy. So what is your business model? Do you rent the game? And who do you rent it to? Who would be your main customer?
Alors, on le loue justement, oui, principalement aux collectivités locales, à qui on vient donc livrer le matériel et on forme les ambassadeurs du tri, les agents de la collectivité pour que des sessions puissent avoir lieu ensuite sur le territoire. Et après, on intervient aussi de manière ponctuelle auprès plutôt des entreprises en mode format team building RSE. On intervient, on va sensibiliser 500, 1000 personnes ou moins sur des petites structures. Donc, il y a les deux modèles qui cohabitent.
Okay, so same here, two revenue streams. The first one is to local authorities. They train people and they sell it to local authorities. And the second business is more about helping corporates about this and selling the solution to corporates.
I have a question for Haute Les Consignes. So I just want to understand who your customers are. Are you essentially working with the supplier? Are you working with Danone or to Heineken to help build the bottles? Or in fact, do you work with the retailers? I know that there's some connection, obviously, with Bocoloco and what you do. This is a second part to this idea about how we reuse containers. So just want to understand where you...
We are working with industrial, the one who put the bottles on the market, or other packaging, and we are working with the retailers also for the logistics solution. We are somehow complementary with Bocoloco because our studies and advice will be on the very specific on the quality, on the resistance of the content of economics subject to choose, to have all the data to choose what is the best way to go to the reuse. We will use the plant to make the studies also, the washing lines. And we are also complementary with the logistics solution because we could use their technology, like we adapt our solution to the type of shops and distributors. We work with Carrefour, we work with Auchan, we work with Biocup, so very small shops and big one. And we work with little industrial, artisanal, but also with industrial. And this part is more on the part of studies for the moment than on collected because they are not ready for the moment.
Thank you.
We only have time for one question left. We want to...
I have a question for Avec. You pointed one of the main challenge of replacing plastic, which is the cost. You say you were competitive on that. Do you have some metrics on your cost compared to styrofoam packaging, for example?
Yeah, the cost is really a key issue because even if the people want to switch to new products, if they want to switch to more ecological products, still their businesses, we're working on B2B and people have also to compare that. So the average cost is between 10 and 20 cents. If you look at a little corner, for example, for this you will be around, let's say, between 30 and 40 cents average. So, and that's where we can compare and deliver those parts. Of course, it will be a bit different on quantities, but not that much. Pending between 10,000 and 2 million, it would be around few cents, I would say, between 10 and 30. So then what we can do, really is nice, is to adapt the product and to make it a bit more little, because the cellulose will be able to be softer, and we don't need to big volume as we need for the styrofoam, for example. So you can also do the packaging a little more little, and then have it more competitive as well. So it could be a second advantage of the cellulose, and that's what we need to continue to sell.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for your attention. As you can see, these are all startups with proven environmental impact, whatever it is on land use, water use, CO2 emission, and much more. So these are great solutions with a proven market. Don't hesitate to come to see them. Whatever you are investor, you are corporates, you are just interested into the space, we'll be delighted to talk to you. And thanks again to the jury, this marvelous jury. Thank you so much. And have a good day, everybody. Ça va? Yes, well.